Swings through that one for strike two. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Misses.
Ball, no.
And a count now even up.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Salvador Perez.
Ball
No,
one there.
that's a ball.
And that
Ball
one is
two.
inside.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Isaac Collins.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball 1.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out. Runner at second. Luis Garcia steps in for the Royals. Lied out his first time. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a check swing grounder. Fires to first in time.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Collins on at second with 2 down.
No.
Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Into the outfield. Base hit. Rounds third, heading for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Davidson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 2 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Moore.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Angels, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
On the ground to first. Mitchell steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. The Halos hitless so far in the game. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nick Allen steps in for the Royals. Inside, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Halos bullpen. Caden Dana getting ready to go. Halverson getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fought off foul. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Peraza handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Younghoon Lee.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Johnson departs, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Caden Dana.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
1 gone, runner at first. And next up for the Royals, Ian Happ. He's been a great free agent sign.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Ball 2.
Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
For the Royals, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
B-Ride.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sliced hard but foul. Quick toss to first. And he's back in easily. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they're on top 2-0. Johnson back on the mound. He's been efficient, but the pitch count's climbing, Singy.
Yeah, just needs to stay on script here, Boog. Keep attacking, keep it clean. The bullpen will thank him later. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Sit down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle.
Over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ball 1, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Zephyr-John, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Halverson warming up as well.
Hey.
Dana, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's down. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
That's outside, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Garcia.
Two down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Blake Mitchell at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember.
Now the tag at third, and they got him. That is the inning. It's the Royals 2 and the Angels nothing. Johnson back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but he's handled himself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia under this one. That's out number 2. Chas McCormick, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball down. D-Rod.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The Angels yet to pick up a hit here. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now
pitching change here. Seth Halverson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
He rides.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That's a strike. Ball one.
Foul ball. One and two here.
Ball
Wow,
two.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nick Allen. That's
Ball.
down and in. A slider missed. The 1-0.
Yeah.
And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now.
Off the plate.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That
Ball
misses.
three.
Full count now. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
No.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
The batter, number 8.
Ian
Designated
Happ
hitter,
steps in for the Royals.
Happ.
Hurt.
Two on, two outs. Got him swinging for the K. Royals strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Back here in Kansas City, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down for a knock, and there goes the perfecto. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bud Johnson won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Lucas
Royals,
Erceg takes
number
over on the
60.
mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Going to
Ball.
lay off that pitch down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now the right fielder, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Close,
that's
but
a ball.
called a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 31, Will Benson.
So in now for the Angels, Will Benson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Fastball for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Now 1-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. The Halos with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Allen settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. That does it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the perfect game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels,
new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
40,
roll into the bottom of the
Sam
8th, Sam Bachman.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at second. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Up the middle, base hit. Moniak around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And a 1-0. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. That one's spoiled, and the count down 2-1. Center field. McCormick takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman,
Blake Mitchell will hit next. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Ball.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Tried to
Outside.
backdoor
Ball
him
2.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
McCormick going back on this one, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Royals lead it 3-0. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Now Pitching for the
We're back,
Royals,
and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Walker, a former All-Star. 30 saves on the season. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1.
No.
This one in the air, center field. Moniak under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Samuel.
Hey.
The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back.
That's
Can't
foul.
get there. This one lands foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Royals trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. In the air to left center. Moniak turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 in this one.
No.
Just
Off the
missed.
plate.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's towards center. Moniak under it. And that'll do it. The Royals even this series up in a game apiece. Johnson pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
I feel for the other team, Boog. They had very few answers for him in this one. That's the kind of performance that earns you a lot of trust from your manager.
Bye.